Is your phone battery getting worse and worse one day after the other? Well, the issue is not always with the battery itself, but the way you use the phone. Fret not, we have got helpful tips that will help you preserve your phone's battery capacity for a longer time. Before we start, I would like to welcome you to our channel, Living a Courageous Life, the place where you can find tips, tricks, and hacks that will change your life. Hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon if you want to watch more beneficial videos. Here are 10 helpful tricks that you must do if you want to increase your battery life. Our number one trick is stop fast charging. Many people don't realize that charging a phone with quick charge settings or using a special third-party fast charge cable can shorten the battery life. Well, how do batteries charge in the first place? Batteries recharging involves the conversion of electrical energy to chemical energy. Therefore, fast charging could make this conversion less efficient, subsequently reducing the storable energy by 20% for the rest of that charging cycle. So if you are one of those people who uses fast charging, you have to stop now and start using the original phone charger. Number 2. Lower your phone's brightness and screen timeout. A phone screen takes up the most portion of battery. Therefore, reducing your phone's brightness can make up all the difference. Let's not forget turning off adaptive and automatic brightness. You may wonder why. Well, because the continuous changes in the brightness can quickly drain the battery and damage it in the long run. Another good tip is to get into your phone settings and reduce the screen timeout. Number 3. Avoid extreme temperature. Why is it so important to keep our phones away from extreme temperatures? Well, in extremely cold weather, the cold air will slow down the chemical reaction in the battery, which will reduce both the battery life and the amount of power stored. The best temperature to charge a phone is above 113 degrees Fahrenheit, and be careful not to leave it inside a car for hours. When it's summer, the temperature inside a car parked under the sun can jump up to a whopping 172 degrees, which will damage the phone's battery life and its components. Number 4. Cut down your video watching time. It seems obvious, but a lot of people don't know that watching a YouTube video can drain the battery faster than any other action on the phone. It's considered to be the most significant energy consumption component, so don't be surprised by how much battery juice it can take. Not only do these videos take up lots of battery power, they are also pretty hard on your phone's CPU. The same applies to playing video games on the phone. The more stuff happening on the screen, the more battery power gets drained. Number 5. Disable or delete the Facebook app. Telling someone not to use Facebook may seem ridiculous, but the problem here is with the app itself. Whether it's on iPhone or Android, the Facebook application is known to drain all the juice down. What is the reason behind that? Well, Facebook autoplays videos, tracks your location, and sends a lot of notifications. Therefore, deleting or limiting the app's permissions will surely extend the battery life. You can still go on Facebook whenever you want, but on the browser instead of the app. Number 6. Turn off location tracking. Facebook is not the only app that keeps asking you for a location access. Most apps like Google Maps, restaurant apps, and online stores require access to your location in order to provide you with certain services. But by allowing all of these apps to access your location, your battery's capacity will get worse in the long run. And let's be honest here, you don't want to be tracked by all of these apps all the time. So what you should do is disable the location tracking by going into your phone's settings menu. On an iPhone, click Settings, Privacy, then Location Services. On an Android device, location services can usually be found on the Settings menu or beneath Security and Location. Number 7. Disable automatic updates. Does your phone automatically update the already installed apps? Well, it's not a huge deal, but disabling these automatic updates will help preserve more battery power. Apple users can find this setting under the General tab of the Setting menu. Finding it on Android is a little trickier and will require a bit of digging in your device's data usage settings. Number 8. Avoid using colorful or animated wallpapers. Customizable wallpapers and backgrounds are a unique way to match your phone with your personality, but nothing unique about them when it comes to extending battery life. Moving wallpapers and backgrounds with special effects can drain the battery without giving you any real benefit. So, if you want your battery to last for the whole day, then you should consider using a simple wallpaper. Number 9. Let Siri go! Apple and Android commercials always show people saying "Hi Siri" or "Hey Google" in order to do certain actions. That can be fun and useful sometimes, but do you know that this feature forces your phone to work more than usual? Let me explain why. When you turn on this feature, your phone will keep listening all the time in order to catch those keywords, which means more apps will be running in the background, causing the phone to work more. If you want to cut power cost, you can turn off hot words under the Siri or voice setting on your Apple or Android device. Number 10. Use Wi-Fi only when you are staying at a location. Internet became a necessary part of our daily life. Therefore, most people have Wi-Fi and data plans on their phones. Wi-Fi is a great way to cut down the monthly data bill, but do you know that it's also cutting down on your battery life? Whenever your phone is not connected to a Wi-Fi, it will keep searching for close Wi-Fi signals. The process of searching will drain a lot of battery, especially when you're on the go and you pass through tens of Wi-Fi signals. So, you should only turn your Wi-Fi on when you are not moving, otherwise keep it off to save more battery. That's it for our top 10 tricks that will make your battery life last longer than usual. Which of these mistakes did you make before, and are you aware of any other battery-saving ideas? Share your ideas in the comment section below and feel free to ask for advice. Don't forget to hit the like button below the video, share it with your beloved ones, subscribe, and click the bell icon for notifications. And remember to always live a courageous life.